What is going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So it feels really good outside right now, surprisingly, because I know this hat kind of looks funny like this, how it is. But it's been hot. It has been so hot lately. And today it's like, it's like 80, it's supposed to be a high of 80 something. So welcome in. I'm sitting on the porch today, feeling the nice breeze. Amazing. Let me know, y'all. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you guys tuning in from today? I know I got a lot of people all over the country. Some people are in different countries. So I always love meeting new people. And I always love my people. What's up? There's one of them right there. What's going on, Frankie? Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. I heard a guy say the other day, I'm well, I'm not in jail, I'm not out in bail, and I'm not in hell. Even though sometimes it feels like we're in hell with this heat. This heat is hot. What's up, BJ? What's happening, bro? Good to see you. I'm just going to wait a few moments and I'm going to talk about a promotion that I've got going on right now. All right, it's live. It is live and it is active. Listen, when you're coming in, if you do me a favor, make sure you guys hit that like button, double tap the screen. It's the easiest way to like this, all right? Randy, what's up, dude? Good to see you. We've got 2 likes, we got 4 people. That math's not adding up. I'm just going to wait and I'm going to tell you some good news, guys. If you like BHT Grooming, I've got good news for you. If you don't like BHT Grooming, well, I don't know what's wrong with you because you got to support your guy here. All right. So it is a young, uh, it's still in the infancy stage. It's still new, rather new. All right. But I think before long it's going to continue to grow. And so I've got some guys out there that have received some products, supposed to be doing some reviews. So I'm just curious what they think and what their thoughts are. So be on the lookout for some of those. Okay. I know yesterday, I don't know if you guys caught it, but we had Glorious Beard from YouTube, but they also have a podcast. Um, Release a video on their Instagram. If you didn't check it out, go check it out. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, Born Bearded. By the way, guys, if you've not checked out Born Bearded, go check him out. He just hit 400. Shout out to you. Congratulations, Dave. 400 subscribers. Man, that is awesome, dude. Great reviewer, great content over there. As you know, if you're probably coming in, you may not know. A lot of these guys are bearded guys because this channel is a channel that has a lot of beard stuff on it, a lot of beard care stuff, a lot of men's grooming, not just in a pigeonhole corner of beard care, but all kinds of stuff. Like obviously, look on my head. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a shaved head. Shaved. All right. So I do a lot of head shaving stuff too. All right. Can you? Yeah, Korean Keat. I'm giving you a shout out. Thanks for subscribing. Hopefully, you're subscribed to a channel that you want to be a part of. But it's all good. I got a lot of people that are subscribed to this channel that are here for different reasons. A lot of them are from Manjaro, that type of stuff. But I'm trying to really gear it toward men's grooming, a special niche. Stanley, good to see you in here, guys. Double tap the screen. Let's get these likes up, okay? I appreciate it, really do. All right. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Love your videos. Appreciate you. So listen, I wanted to jump on here, and I wanted to talk to you guys about just some things going on. But I want to tell you about a promo that I have going on right now. But before I do, I do want to kind of give you a heads up. I'm going to start introducing very soon, right before fall. I'm going to be releasing some new stuff, some new drops some new scents for the fall time. You know, I love the cooler weather. I don't like it when it's winter time and freezing, but I do like it when it has a nice, cool feeling. You know, you can put a hoodie on, that type of stuff. So let's see here. What's going on, Kay? The Busy Bee Collective. You got yourself a YouTube channel. Awesome, guys. Go check out the Busy Bee Collective, Kay, from California. It's got some amazing stuff. I just did a review. Well, it wasn't a review. It was an unboxing of a cool tumbler that she made and Dave for me back in June last month. So if you didn't catch it, make sure you go check it out. Shout out to Busy Bee Collective. Awesome, awesome company. I'm all about supporting small companies, all right? People I know, people I can trust. You know, we live in a day and age where there's tons of things out there. There's tons of people out there. There's tons of companies out there. You know, you go to Walmart, you go to Target, you know, all these places, and you just don't know exactly what you're buying. All right. You can't figure out who to get a hold of if you have problems. I do a lot of reviews on head shavers. And that's the thing, you know, Remington. Who the heck do you get a hold of with Remington? I mean, it's a big, massive corporation. It's so huge. You know, you have problems. They probably send you to a third party. Who knows? They probably don't even have any type of you know, customer service when it comes to returns. But that's one of the things I like about smaller companies. You know, there's smaller companies that may not have the advertisement as something like maybe Wall or Remington or, you know, you name it, these different brands. But the thing of it is, when you get smaller companies, like even small batch beard companies and men's grooming companies, at least you know a person you can go to if you have issues. And most of the time, everyone that I know takes care of their customers. And so that's at least that's what I do. And I appreciate you guys. Stanley, you guys are so nice. Thanks for the shout out. I'm excited to see what you've got coming for fall. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on here saying some kind stuff. So I will say this: I do have a oud that I'm working on. That's going to be different than oud essence. I love oud essence, but I have a special oud that I'm working on. What's up, Adam? I've got a special. Everybody make Adam and make Korean and make Stanley, make Born Bearded, Dave, make all these people that's coming in welcome in the chat today. Um, make let's see here, who did I miss? Make Randy, BJ, and Frankie welcome. Let's welcome everybody, guys. Let's get active in the chat. I'm all about community, making people feel welcome, want them to have a good time here. Can you start cranking your super? Oh, some of the stuff you read. Welcome in EDP 445. Rocking the bald head. You got that right, guys. Double tap the screen. Let's get these likes up. I appreciate it. So I've got a cool oud that I'm working on. I think it's going to be really, really cool. A lot of people are going to love it. My wife loves it. Got a special name for it. It's going to be coming out. I'll have like a special different bottle color coming out, some labels. It'll be special. It'll be different. It'll be a limited drop. Um, and so I've got a few other ones I'm going to be dropping too. Hey, thanks, Sylvester. Sylvester, appreciate that. All right. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing my own stuff. I use a lot of stuff, guys, but I tend to always go back to my own stuff because I love just the Carry Blend, what it does for me. Okay. I am working on moving my beard products over to a clear consistency. So if you guys have used my stuff, it's not going to be different on the ingredients, but I'm going with a clear jojoba and clear sweet almond oil. So it will be a clear consistency. The reason for that is because I got a lot of white, gray bearded guys. They haven't really complained at all, but my father-in-law, you know, there's a little bit of coloring in his beard. He is white bearded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be changing the actual consistency or the color to a clear. So it's not going to be anything different. It's just going to be a different color, clear, which is good because it's going to cover all you guys that have, you know, colors in your beard like I do, and gray bearded guys. All right. So I'm excited about it. Hey, thanks, Dave. I appreciate you, brother. So but be on the lookout for that. Now, listen, if you don't know for sure when I'm going to be dropping these, different drops and cents and stuff, I drop discounts all the time. I don't have a whole lot of like discount promo codes that I've given out to a lot of people. There are select people at the moment, just maybe even one or two, not very many. But I do a lot of random discounts throughout the year. Um, and so, if you have not gotten over to bhtgrooming.com, go over there and actually subscribe to the emailing list. So that way, when I do discounts and promos like I'm doing right now, you'll get a email showing. And also, I'm working on some stuff right now, guys. I don't want to just drop something without having something that's just amazing and great. I just don't want to just drop something that's just kind of like subpar. So I'm working right now on um, actual pre-shave oil. Now, I know many people will say, and I've said it before, you can use beard oil. I get that. You can. But there are certain different types of ingredients that I feel personally work better for your skin on your head. Now, there are some things that are like just made and tailored to work fantastic for your beard hairs, like a jojoba. Jojoba is really good for like imitating your natural sebum oils from your facial glands, sebaceous glands. But there are certain types of oils that work phenomenally when it comes to skincare, when it comes to just your overall appearance and stuff. And so I'm working on certain ingredients that will really make your head look really nice. And some people like the shine, some people don't. It's on this side people want that shine. On this side, people don't want the shine. I'm kind of like I don't really care for the shine. I don't mind it shining sometimes, but I like more the matted look where it's like not shiny. But there are people that like the shine, and I get it. So, I'm working on a couple of different ones. Um, hey, appreciate that, Korean. So I'm working on a couple different blends, pre-shave oils that will give you kind of that shine look, and one that will give you kind of the matted look. All right. And so, hey, appreciate getting those likes up. Appreciate that. Korean, I might just have to hire you to be my one of my moderators. So, but listen, guys, No Shave November is going to be here before you know it. Several people are looking into growing their beards out for the fall and the wintertime. I'd like to rock the beard year round. In fact, I'm trying to grow my beard the longest I've ever grown it. And so, if you want to join me, for the ride, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. You know, and check out BHT Grooming. I've got a lot of stuff that can help you. A lot of people, wash their beards with normal bar soap, with normal head shampoo, or hair shampoo, and it's actually stripping all the oils from your beard. Okay. It's not pH balanced the right way where it needs to be for daily gentle. So, yes, absolutely share this video with everybody but I'm trying to get BHT grooming out to the masses. I'm needing help getting it out. I need people to share it. I've got a great following here of people purchasing locally. I mean, it's really taken off locally here in Kansas, in Oklahoma, in Nebraska. But I'm wanting to branch out more on the East Coast and obviously the West Coast. I know we got Dave from Born Bearded. He's a great reviewer. He's lives there in California with his girl Kay, who's also from the Busy Bee Collective. They're trying to get the word out over there in California as well. But if you are anywhere in the U.S., push it. Push BHT Grooming. You can go. It's easy. BHT Grooming, Beards, Heads, and Threads is what BHT stands for. BHTgrooming.com. Um, and I've got. I'm wanting to let you guys know something else. What I'm going to be doing. All the products. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I definitely have more shampoo. I just made up a whole massive batch of them. I've got conditioners and stuff. I've got some labels that are on their way for the washes, so I'll have those available like this week. But here's the deal. I am planning on making subscriptions that I'm going to start doing. I know that I've got a friend that does subscriptions and several different companies that do subscriptions. I understand this. I know I can think of like two or three off the top of my head right now. Several of them do it. But I'm going to be doing subscriptions where if you want to purchase a subscription of my oils and even in butters or whatever, you're going to be able to get them at a very deeply discounted rate. Okay, and I'm talking, where it is well worth it. Okay, and so stay tuned for the channel, or stay tuned with the channel, or stay tuned to the channel rather, for more information. Again, stay subscribe to the email list on bhtgrooming.com. That way, when I do these subscriptions, when I launch them, you'll be able to get a heads up on that as well. So, I mean, that could be like a subscription of balms, butters, oils, wash, conditioner, whatever, the whole package, whatever, where I can discount it at a great price for you. And you'll always have beard care stuff available. But going back to the head shaving stuff, I'm working on some pre-shave oil, and I'm going to be working on my own clear shave gel. Now I know most people can just get any kind of clear shave gel, but I wanted to make something for BHT Grooming, so that way you can buy it all from BHT Grooming, all your stuff, your oils. If you're, I know reviewers and certain connoisseurs like ourselves like to try different beard products, and I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. But the average person is looking for a good beard product that works, and they're going to stick with it. And so if you love my stuff, you can stick with it. You can pick up your pre-shave oils, your clear shave oil, gel, and also a moisturizer. Now, I found a moisturizer a while back that has been the best I've ever tried, and I'm trying to figure out how to do something like it and maybe add just a little bit more of my own touch to it, maybe a certain different scent. I'm not sure, but stay tuned for that, because I'm telling you, a lot of times when I shave my head, and most guys have the same issue. Right back in the back of your head toward the bottom, there's a lot of irritation. I think it's because it's just the curvature there. It can become very, very raw, and sometimes just irritated, and just where there's like a afterburn or a razor burn type of feel to it. And this moisturizer that I'm going to be working on is going to hopefully completely radically take that away after you shave. So you'll shave, put it on, don't have to worry about that. Same thing with legs. My wife, when she uses a razor, she struggles with razor burn. And we've noticed that when she started using head shavers, they work phenomenally. They really work fantastic, because it doesn't give that effect as far as the razor burn using a traditional razor, and it's a lot easier. She don't have to worry about cutting herself. The only thing she wishes that a head shaver would do is shave under her arms, but obviously you can't do that with the way that your armpits are. Um, Sorry. Um, but anyways, I'm going to be offering that, and one of these days I'm hoping. Now this is just a vision way down the line. This is not like anything in the works right now. Again, this is hey Dave, we'll see you, buddy. Thank you. So one of the things down the line, what I'm wanting to do, and this is as I grow and continue to scale, I want to design my own head shaver. I do. I know it sounds probably far fetched because it's not a cheap endeavor, but listen, nobody will ever get anywhere in life without a vision. You have to have a vision, and you have to keep your eyes on the goal, and that's what I'm doing. We're starting out small, but we're going to grow, and it takes word of mouth. It takes people. It takes a community. It takes villages to really help businesses grow in offering great products. Great products, great customer service, and just honesty and authenticity. Authenticity. I can't talk. And here's the thing. Let me say this: if you're new to this channel, I'm going to say this, and this dog just will not be quiet. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, that there's a lot of YouTube channels on YouTube you can go to. There's a lot of Instagram channels or reels or accounts that you can go to online. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But like it or not, on this channel, you're going to find authenticity. You're going to find real, honest thoughts. Um, I'm not going to feed you a load of crap because I want to make money. Now, okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. I will say that, but I'll say this. I do make money off of certain things, okay? I mean, I have an Amazon storefront that anybody can make money off of doing storefronts, if you have a certain amount of audience. I have all these head shavers I can review, and I can make money off every one of them. So when I tell you my favorites, it's not because one's paid me more, because they don't. They're all the same. It's because I honestly, if I have all of them that I can pick from and they all pay me the same, I'm going to tell you which ones are my favorites. And so that goes with beard products too. There are some companies that I obviously have not done a lot of reviews on because maybe I just haven't really bought into the fact of I feel like they're the best stuff since sliced bread. I'm a realist, honest guy, and try to completely tell the truth in what I experience. If I experience a beard oil that smells great, but my beard just doesn't do very well, I think that's some serious stuff that I need to share. I mean, it's not bashing the company. It's just saying that this beard right here that you're looking at, this one right here, it's different. My beard is different than your beard. All right, your beard's different than the other guy. Everybody's beard is different, and so you can't really go off of a guy's review and say, well, I don't know if I'm going to buy that stuff because this guy said the beard stuff don't work for me. No, it's not that. Because here's the deal. Most beard oils are going to work for you. I mean, they're going to do what they're supposed to do. They're going to moisturize your beard if it has the right ingredients. Now, there's going to be some stuff that you might want to question as far as ingredients, and I get into that in some of the videos, and I can always help. If you ever have a question, you can email me at info@bhtgrooming.com. But here's the deal. For the most part, most natural premium beard oils are going to do the job. But there are some oils that you're going to experience that are going to be more tailored to your beard to make your beard look the best it can look. Me, I love marula oil. That's why I put it in my blend. I love castor oil. Now, I'm a big Artius Man fan. Why? Because I love castor. Now, I don't have a blend that's as thick as, Artius Man. However, Artius Man also has marula oil in it as well. But there's a lot of guys on one side of the spectrum that likes thin oils because the absorption rate is a lot faster for their beard, and then there are some guys that have a slower absorbing beard, and so they want something a little thicker that's going to take longer during the day to absorb. It's going to coat your beard, it's kind of moisturize it, and just make it feel really good. Me, I like my beard to lay. I like the gravity pulling it down. I don't like it frizzy. And so you got to realize there's some oils that'll make your beard look frizzy. At least for me, there's some oils that's going to just, you'll try an oil and you'll go, my gosh, dude, I got so many compliments that day on that oil. And then you do it again and somebody says the same thing. And you just over and over and over, and you're looking at it and you're going, man, I don't know what it is about that oil, but it is fantastic. And then you realize what's different about this oil than the other ones you've been using. Okay, I use jojoba all the time. I use, argan oil. I use, you know, uh, different oils, sweet almond oil. There's so many oils out there. But then you decide which ones work for you. Now, a lot of people will say on this side spectrum, well, the more oils, the better. Some people on this side says, well, simplicity is kind of key. I don't think there's a right or wrong. I think that, if you have just a couple of oils, jojoba and maybe some, who knows, rosemary or what is it, olive oil or something, it's not necessarily bad, but you're missing a lot of ingredients that you could have that can better your skin. Like there's different benefits to every oil. Okay. So, I try to put the ones in that I love. Solid core, great ones that work. Could I put more in there? Absolutely, I could. I could put way more in there. But and maybe one of these days I'll make a blend and I'll put several more oils in. But the fact of it is that simple is still fine. You know, I mean, even 5 oils is still a good number. You know, it can always be better, but I don't want to do more than 5 right now. I want to start out with what works great for me, and then maybe make something different later or add to it. Okay. So I know there's a lot of people who get hung up on, well, you know, you want simplicity, it's not good, or this is just too much. I'm not going to get into that whole debate because I really just honestly don't have the time to get into debating that stuff back and forth. Okay. It just depends on your beard. So that's what the discovery is. So if you're new into beard care, here's the challenge. The challenge is discover what works great for you and stick with it. I mean, don't try to change the wheel or anything like that, or reinvent the wheel. Just stick with what works. And if you want to try something different that's curious, try it. I mean, I've got hundreds of oils, okay? And there are some that I just go to over and over and over. And then I scratch my bald head and think, man, I really don't need all of these oils. I really don't. In fact, I've given some oils away, but I always try to stick with what I stick with, what I love, and the ones that I go back to aren't necessarily ones that make my beard look better than what I make now. The reason why I go back to some of these oils is because I love the scents, and so that's another thing that you have to, you get into this rabbit hole of chasing different scents. As a fragrance guy, I'm always wanting better, really good fragrances. I know Frankie; he's also another connoisseur of fragrances, and so, but I love fragrances, and so I love the beard oils and stuff. Some beard oils, they're just okay, but they smell incredible. So it's like finding one that smells incredible, but also makes your beard look and feel incredible. That is the cool challenge to find. It's like gold when you find it. And so we joke around about liquid gold, but I'm happy. I'm happy out of hundreds and hundreds of companies and products I've tried. I'm happy with the blend that I've come up with. I'm happy with the scents. Will the scents continue to come? Yes, absolutely. I'm not going to stick with just 6 cents, the 6 cents, right? But I will say this: they're solid options that I have. I like them. Everybody around me loves them. I had a guy last night. I was coming out of my church, hit me up and said, and he's an older guy. He said, "Hey, I want one of your beard oils." And I thought, "You don't even have a beard." And he's like, "I just love the smell of it, and I want to have it." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I've got one in my vehicle, an extra. I'll sell to you." And so he bought it because he loved the scent, and that was Deep Water Spice, which is one that a lot of people love. It's got the kind of like an aquatic with some spices to it. Um, just a really nice scent I've grown to love. I was always an Acquadigio Profumo guy, and they discontinued it, and it's hard to you can't find it. I mean, you know how it is. They discontinue something, and it's like $300-400 on eBay or something. So Deepwater Spice is almost like a one-for-one clone of the Acquadigio Profumo, but it's actually in a beard product, which I love. I love beard products. Maybe one of these days I'll make it into body wash, bar soap. Who knows? Sky's the limit, but anyways, wanted to share all that with you guys. I appreciate you guys jumping on here, but the main point, what I wanted to tell you, was the promo going on right now. If you buy two oils, doesn't matter which oils they are. If you buy 2 oils on bhtgrooming.com, and you'll get an extra one for free. So you get 3, but you only have to pay for 2 of them. So buy 2, get 1 free. It's automatically discounted at the checkout. What's going on, Noah? So this sale is active and live, and this will be going till Wednesday next week. Okay, and I believe that's the 5th at noon Central Standard Time. All right, I'm leaving town, um, and so there's going to be a week that I'm not going to be able to ship stuff out. So I'm wanting to get it all out before I leave town. So from now all the way till next Wednesday. Sorry, guys, my my awesome microphone died. So, but anyways, thank you for letting me know, Kay. So I wanted to say this: if you buy two oils, you can get the third one for free. All right, it's already applied at the checkout. Good time to pick up some oils if you've never tried them, or stock up if you like something like the deep water spice or amber trail or anything like that. Throw in the butter or two, whatever you want to do. If you put in the notes, I can send you a sample of a different one if you want to smell it and see what it's like. On me, I'll send that as a sample. But just let me know. Appreciate you guys all for what you do, for your support. But BHTgrooming.com. I hope you guys get to go over there and check it out. And appreciate you guys. I will see you guys next time. And if you have any questions, just send me an email, info@bhtgrooming.com. Have a great day. Philip, good seeing you, brother. Philip, we will be praying for you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Shoot me an email, info at bhtgrooming.com. If you have any more questions or if you want to chat or something. All right. Take care, guys. Thanks so much.